it going, guys? I'm your co-host, Free K Flock, and over there is my other co-host,
Quandale Dinglingleton.
We're starting here with Super Smash Secrets, where we'll be teaching you good, interesting tech about our main characters, my main character being Zelda.
And my main character being Steve.
These characters can be very, very diverse, and there's a lot of controversy going around Steve. So I think learning this tech can be very helpful in your neutral gameplay.
Like he was saying, Steve especially has a lot of tech surrounding his moves, especially since like his specials, they have like multiple inputs to them. Like with B, you can place blocks, you can craft. So I think it's imperative to know like when to like use certain aspects of his character.
And Zelda does have a knight, which a lot of people do have trouble getting around, but once you learn the basic of it, you'll see how it becomes second nature. It's really more visual when you look at the hitboxes and stuff. So both of these characters have a really interesting tech.
I'd like to learn more about Zelda so I can play her in the future. So I want you to teach me some things.
I also need to learn how to beat Steve and how to use Steve. This is the character that'll save Smash.
All right, let's show me something.
All right, so we'll start off with Knight. So there's multiple versions of Knight. The first, second, usually the ones that you have to worry about is the overhead one, where it'll hit you like that, and then the one that fully ends, which is the one that goes down. Do you know about the blind spot on Knight?
I do not.
All right, come here. I'm gonna show you some nice. If you're directly in front of me, try moving forward while I'm charging Knight. You see how that's crazy.
Ooh, I did not know that.
That's crazy. You can move my character while charging Knight.
What if you also run forward? What happens?
I can't move.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't move while charging it. So if I'm charging it and you push me already, that you see where the shield starts?
Yeah.
The shield is usually like the where the hitbox starts. It's gonna start where the sword goes. It starts from bottom and then going up. The overhead one starts from the top. So usually what the mix-up is if you're trying to like abuse my blind spot, it's good to notice your positioning when you see me charging Knight. Because if I'm charging Knight and you do that, my options are very limited. I either have to hold shield, roll, or let it go. If you run up and shield and I let it go, then you can punish me off of it. It's a very situational move to use. That's why it's best used in neutral when you're over there and you can't really pressure me. Mm-hmm. But when you know like the hitboxes in Knight, you see this little area that Zelda can't hit. Remember how I told you it starts from the bottom and it swings up?
Yeah.
There's a little area over here. So if you're in a good positioning and you can't run up and shield it, you can always move around that blind spot over here. Yeah, that was perfect. That was clean. Like that, once you get more comfortable around moving around Knight like that, it becomes a lot harder to just use it as a tool. But that's where the mix-up comes in, where I let it go early. Even if I let it go early, if you're in that blind spot, that is also a good mix-up you can use. You can get really creative with it when you use when you're trying to counterplay Zelda Knight.
That's interesting.
And it takes away a lot of her options like that she can cover. Because you'll notice a lot of Zeldas at ledge charge the Knight at ledge. Yep, see that's a good way to get around it that a lot of people don't do because they're scared of getting hit by Knight. They'll usually just be on the ledge and hold shield or try to jump away from it, and they'll get hit by the early release. But if you know the positioning that the Knight can't hit you in, literally, even if I let it go early, then it's basically like not even a threat. And then I'm also at a disadvantage because once I finish charging it, I have to like, I'm either going to be scared of getting hit if you're up close. Like it's all a mix-up game at the end of the day, and it's super situational based on positioning.
Interesting. I did not know that much about Knight. I usually just held shield, but sometimes I'd get like grabbed or I'd like jump and get hit by it.
Yeah.
Like especially the running thing. I didn't know I could just like run into you and avoid it.
A lot of the counterplay versus Knight is just running at it, holding shield. That is some interesting way to get around it too. Like using your air dodge to move around it. Like once you play it more, you could get more confident with it, and it becomes secondhand nature. I need to know about Steve.
You want to know about Steve?
I do want to know about Steve.
Okay. Well, I'd say like the difference between me and other Steves is I like to utilize TNT to its fullest.
Oh.
So I do that in a bunch of different ways. So for example, if I'm like trying to mine, I like to place a TNT in front of me. And basically what this does is if you get too close to it, the TNT will actually detonate.
Yo,
so
that's crazy.
So in that instance, like you'd have to approach from above. So while I'm mining, let me get some more resources here so I can
That's actually
use another
smart.
TNT. If like you try to come at me, I try to like run above. And if like, even if you do use projectiles like that, that just gives me more time to get resources.
That is pretty broken.
So I can use it in a defensive manner, or I like to use it off stage a lot. This isn't necessarily tech, but a lot of people aren't doing this. But yeah, like Sakurai implemented the red zone trapping.
Okay, so it's like not really.
Yeah, but like if you're off stage, like if you're able to react to like your opponent's jumps, you can always detonate it like that.
That is true.
There's also another thing you could do. Let me detonate this.
Oh,
Go off stage for a minute. It's a ledge trump.
It's a ledge trump?
Yeah.
Oh, a ledge trump. I have to see this. So it covers the rolling basically.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the only thing really to get out of that is by not choosing an option. But then I have no
But if you get ledge
visibility.
trump, you get back air. Like if you.
Oh, like you'll back air. Wow. Okay.
Like if the TNT misses, like if you're able to input an air dodge. But it's usually only works like when your character is down low, like characters such as Rob or Robin, like where you have to recover low.
Oh yeah, like.
Or even like species like Fox and Wolf. It's basically like they can't beat it because they don't really have any moves to counter it.
That is true, and their fall speed is like really janky too. Yeah, characters like those can be really easy to gimp.
Yeah, and my favorite ledge trap, like if you're right there, I just like to place in TNT at the ledge and cover jump like this.
Yup, catch the roll and
catch the roll and you can do down smash too.
TNT is actually pretty useful. I don't see a lot of Steves use TNT like that.
A lot of Steves also do this.
I see that, yup.
And like on small battlefield, these platforms are too high. So I'll just demonstrate like what it would normally look like, but a lot of Steves place the TNT on top. And like the uphill typically detonates the TNT, and then they cover any other options with an F smash.
Does the TNT still hit you if you
TNT does not hit you if you do up tilt on battlefield, actually. Yeah, that's why a lot of Steves abuse it. It works on small battlefield and battlefield.
What about, or is there a specific, what about the TNT down smash? Do you have to time that? Like how do you time
TNT down smash, you just have to buffer, air dodge down and away. Like that.
Oh, so it's not really like timed or anything?
Yeah, no, you just buffer.
Just buffer? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm liking
Oh,
Steve.
wait, that's kind of weird, actually.
Oh, this character gets new every day. That is weird. Doesn't fire blow it up?
Fire blows it up sometimes, but it also stales on the TNT. So for a down smash, after like the second instance, I don't think it would blow it up instantly. And for a down tilt, it stales after the first one. So let me see if it would stale here. Yeah, see, it doesn't detonate.
Oh, okay, that's pretty crazy.
But something trippy about that is if you jab it first and then you down tilt it, it should detonate just like that.
I'm guessing it's because the damage on it?
Yeah,
yeah. What about, oh, you gotta teach me about these blocks.
Okay, so nil 1 is like this. No impact landing on like the block of one height.
Oh, like to nil combo me.
Yeah, like the up tilt combos. Like
that's broken.
Like an instance like that. It's usually used for like beginning combos, like if you're trying to get someone from 0 to 70. But
yo, whoa. Did you just see that?
Oh yeah, if you're playing a different character against Steve, or even Steve himself, you can cancel animations on block.
Yo, that was kind of useful, not gonna lie.
So like a lot of other characters, if you like just hold it, throw it an L smash, and when it's about to break, you can cancel the animation, but the move would still be thrown out. So that's like where the counterplay starts coming in.
And that is very interesting. That is very interesting, actually.
There's a lot of applications for it.
That is super clean.
And then there's nil 2, which is doing like a no impact landing on a block of 2 height. And this is like used for combo finishers, and honestly, I need to implement this more in my own gameplay. But there's like finishers like up tilt into nil to F smash.
Oh, like I saw
Yeah, like
Cola do
that.
that. I'm not gonna lie. I saw Cola do that on
Really?
on Tweak. He kept the wooden one early, like at 70%, because I know Diamond up tilt or Diamond up smash doesn't confirm.
Oh yeah, there's another interesting thing about this character, but I can't demonstrate it because my axe probably won't break for a while. But if you have like the hand by itself and you up tilt someone to it, it combos into up smash at kill percent.
Oh, so he has like bread and butter combos even with the.
Like this is just axe, I think, right? Yeah, pickaxe. I need to break the pickaxe. And I'll show you.
But is there a specific like breaking? Oh, that's boy. That works at low percents.
And it kills too.
That works at low percents for sure.
It works at every percent from like 0 to 140, I believe.
140.
I believe, yeah, because it does not have that much knockback.
That's crazy.
Actually, there's one more thing I want to show you before I die.
Let me see it.
Elytra canceling, like I'm hanging. Oops, sorry, my fault. Hanging on the floor like this.
Oh, okay.
Or
that's a tech to do.
If you
cancel it,
you can also cancel it on the block, which I'm actually pretty bad at doing. But yeah, like that. You saw that?
That was pretty clean.
There's also like this ledge trumping with Elytra.
Is that risky? Do you think that's risky?
Not at all, actually. I feel like you just have to know the positioning of it, because you could mess up and like go off stage. But once you really get that positioning, you should be all set, because then you can do this into back air, or like if you have the TNT ledge trump, as I said, it just covers even more options.
Steve. That's actually a really good tech. I just learned like 5 different Steve things in one, especially with the blocks. The block edge canceling, that seems really useful. I'll show you some fair knowledge. Like if I landed on the floor, a lot of characters can't punish Zelda like with grab or with certain things.
Oh, really?
Because she low profiles like if you try to grab there, oh, it might break your shield, but if you try to grab there, I don't know if Zelda's grab will do it because it's pretty big, but like Lucina grab won't grab. Steve grab probably won't grab. Well, I won't grab, but yeah, Zelda's grab is pretty big. But a lot of grabs like ZSS grab, the tether grabs don't grab it.
I did not. Well, yeah, because I assume like they're too slow to like catch up to it on time.
Yeah. Let's see. Zelda's grab, I think it's always best to DI in at low percents and DI out, at high percents. Because the DI out at that percent, I can't really get anything that'll kill you. But if you DI in, it's always a confirm up air. So DIing in if you don't want to die is like optimal. But getting down throw and up air is like the noob killer. So never DI in on Zelda's though if you don't want to get hit by that.
Can you teach me more about like the up B canceling? I saw like a clip on Twitter one time from like Katy Perry or something.
Okay, I got it first try there, but up B canceling is actually one of that's super hard to do. That takes consistent practice, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like Palu's or like Mewtwo's or anybody. It's Zelda's is really like specific because hers is really easy to SD with too, and she can shorten hers. So it's literally about perfecting the like position that you're in. That one's one of the hardest techs to do with Zelda. Ooh. That and Displace Phantom is pretty hard too.
Displace Phantom.
Displace Phantom. So if you run back and you can place Phantom, but you have to jump at a certain point, like that. Yeah, you have to reverse it and jump back. It's pretty useful versus some matchups because the Knight covers you from like projectiles and stuff. So say like Falco lasers or maybe like Mewtwo Shadow Balls or like any projectile you could really think of. It could just cover you while you post up a Knight.
Yeah, and I can't seem to get the hang of it yet.
It is hard. It is pretty hard to do. It's more time specific than input specific. It's basically just reverse neutral down B. With different controls, it's way easier. But that tech is one of her helpful techs in specific matchups. Versus some characters, it's kind of useless. Like Mega Man versus Mega Man, it destroys Mega Man. Din's Fire, let me teach you the basic Din's Fire trick.
Okay.
So you get thrown off stage. A lot of people's reaction there is to jump.
Yeah.
The best way to get around Din's Fire is to just, you can react to it. If you see it coming to you, you can, I think the best thing to do is just air dodge. Some characters have like hard-hitting moves like Bowser Nair or DK Nair, or like some moves can break the Din's Fire. Not break it, but it can clank with it, so you don't have to waste your air dodge. But what a lot of Zeldas would do is that they'll just set up Knight and they'll go for the jump read. Oh, like, see, that was perfect. A lot of moves will clank with it. I personally didn't know that Zelda's Fair can clank with it. but yeah, it does kill. So getting caught by it is heartbreaking because a lot of people will jump into it early and they'll take your stock. Just make sure not to get caught by that, because that is a very easy thing to get caught by.
Do you think Steve's like back air would clank with it?
I was just thinking that. Honestly, I would want to try it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Because I know DK Nair does, Link Nair does, Ness Nair. A lot of characters could have, or it's a reflector too, like people could reflect it. So it's not really a game changer, but it is one of those options that take the stock early when you read the jump. You got to be on 10 toes against Zelda like all the time, because she can just kill you. Let's see. One other thing before we start, the up B. So up B is getting up beat out of shield. It's very DI dependent. Like if I read your DI, I can kill you early, but at the same time, if you don't DI at all and I just go straight up, you also die. The best way, you see what way I'm facing, you're supposed to DI the way you're facing.
Okay.
So DI like that.
Okay. So DI right when you up B.
Yeah, and it won't kill you off the. It'll send you the correct way.
Yeah.
Unless I read it, which is the mix-up. But an easy way to tell like which way to DI it is if you're hitting me and you know you're gonna get upbeat out of shield. Say you're like running towards me and you're trying to space your move. I know, like say you're Pikachu and you back air my shield. I know which way you're holding because you're back airing my shield. Like you ran towards me.
Yeah, you're holding like left, right?
Yeah, you have to be aware of which way you're supposed to DI. And because there's some times where whatever way you're DI, you're just not gonna die just based off the positioning. And it also like what you were doing is pretty good. Like moving around my up B, there are times where you can do that and you'll still get clipped by it and you'll go like at a weird angle. The weirder the angle, like the farther you get sent back from. Yeah, like.
Oh, is there any footstool tech with Zelda?
There isn't, unfortunately. I haven't found any yet. Let's see, I'm trying to think of any other. Does the teleport cancels? I should work on that, but teleport cancels as Zelda. A lot of the time you have Knight set up. That's one of your main neutral tools, Knight. And then when the other player starts figuring out how to get around Knight, that's when you want to start like boxing with your tools that you have.
Ooh.
You saw the way I DI'd it, yo.
Okay. I kind of forgot you could like reflect the minecart.
Oh no, wait, I just reflected it.
Ooh.
That's killing.
Oh, wow.
Killing. All right. I didn't do it exactly, but...
You gotta place it on your side. You can place it on the other person's side. And honestly, for some reason, every time I do it, they always end up hitting the TNT and like detonating themselves. But usually you can just like fend it off.
Okay, I remember how to do it.
Oh, what's this? Ledge trap.
Oh!
My dodge was crisp. Oh.
Oh, that parry was... Oh. I read that jump.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, this is the stage where you can do it. But you need the detonation plate there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What percent is that down tilt confirmed true on?
It's true at low percents.
Not at high ones?
Yeah,
like
high
this?
ones. What I usually do when I get the down tilt is I try to read the option after it. Like the jump there, yeah, that's the bread and butter that I always go for. The jump read after.
Ooh. What are the kill throws with Zelda?
Up throw and back throw.
Up throw and back throw.
Oh no. Uh-oh. 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 All right, it's fine. I got diamond.
Is that
Not
dead?
Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You saw how I just ran up. You
yeah.
saw how I just ran up to it, and I was like,
Uh-oh. What's going on?
"You
No.
died to that? No way. No way."
I'd even think the jab would hit you because you're on like the opposite side.
No, yeah. That shielded that. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
You saw how the Zelda Knight, how I just ran up to it,
Yeah.
and it just pushed me forward. That's what you should be doing versus Knight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I saw that nail.
Oh, almost did it again, bro. Steve is fun.
Oh, shoot. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about one important thing. You can down smash neutral get up. That's like what a lot of people get caught by. That was clean.
Thank you, thank you.
Staying on the detonation plate so I can't detonate it. Ooh.
Almost.
Ooh, the back air.
Oh.
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
yo.
That was insane.
That
I didn't know you could do that.
There's so much creativity things you could do with the block.
Mm-hmm. Am I dead?
No.
I was gonna say.
Oh, way.
That was big.
GG's.
GG.
The Steve. Steve is pretty fun with blocks. I learned a lot, personally, about both Zelda and Steve, at least this matchup specifically. And I did learn some Steve tech that I think will carry me on to the next play, not gonna lie.
Thank you for saving me from randoms because I keep rolling Zelda and just like losing with it. So, and also thank you for learning this with me as well.
You already know. I hope you beat every Zelda you play now with that Knight trick, because that Knight trick is ahead of the game.
I will. I'll just run into them.
This was SSS. We'll catch you guys later.